Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel English with Suri. So today I am here once again uh, to speak something randomly in English. And today is Saturday, so whenever Saturday comes, I feel very happy because tomorrow is Sunday and no office and a day off. So another thing is nowadays I am not using vehicle. I mean my vehicle, I'm having two wheeler, that is so previously, I mean 3 months to 3 4 months back, I totally stopped going on using my bike, uh, because I'm every day I'm going to office on my foot. And whenever from office work I need to whenever I need to go very long, and whenever it requires immediately, I mean I take my bike and I use that bike. So there is a reason behind that why I am not using my vehicle. So going to office on my foot, it's like a exercise. So my office is nearly 750 meters. So for every single, I mean if I go one, I mean by going to office I need to walk 700 meters, and again while returning from the office to reach my home, again I need to walk 750 meters. So it is almost 1 kilometer, more than 1 kilometer. So that is the reason. So instead of waking up early and doing exercises, and it is very tough task for me. So sometimes I do exercise at my home, having some 2 3 pairs of dumbbells. So with that I do. So there is another reason why I am going to the office on my foot. So if I use my vehicle, I can ride a bike directly. I mean, I reach to the office within a fraction. I mean, within 1 or 2 minutes only. So and another thing is I need to focus riding while while riding a bike, because I cannot concentrate mm, sights, to watch surroundings, I mean, because if I go walk to my office, so I can see so many surroundings, like people walking and vehicles moving, and if any, if somebody is doing something, I can watch and I can describe in English. So for example, if I walk on the if I, for example, let us take, if I am walking on the road and to the when I am going to office, I can see many people. Some people may go very urgently, and some in the morning, right, in the morning time especially, kids are going very hurry to go school, to reach school, and parents are taking their children on their bikes. And that is one I can think in English, and I can describe myself what is happening in my surroundings. So another thing is some people cleaning. I mean, I'm going to simply, I mean, observing means not deep observing. I mean, whatever they are doing, the things, I mean, whatever they are doing, I can describe myself, right, in my mind. And without expressing to them, I can describe myself, because English is mandatory for me. So if I want to speak English, if I want to become a fluent speaker, I need to create myself some opportunities, or else we cannot become fluent speaker. That is the reason some people will take grocery items, and some people purchase the vegetables, and in the mornings especially they carry all vegetables in the plastic covers, and some people throws garbage outside without having any civic sense. This is also one type of situation, right, to describe something. And sweepers, like gram panchayat sweepers, cleans the road in the every morning whenever I go to office. So at that time only they also clean the road. Sweepers sweep the road. So this is what I know, I want to explain. So if I use vehicle, so I can't describe all these things whatever I have explained just now, right? So another thing is, if we describe these English, and if we describe everything whatever we see, I mean, I'm not telling that I'm perfectly describing everything. So whatever we see we can describe in very simple words, and so that our English I mean our English improves immensely. So that is the reason. Another thing is, and another thing is, I'm not at all fluent, I'm not at all thorough, I mean I'm not at all perfect about grammar. And another thing is, I don't want to bother about grammar. So minimum grammar I know, I mean a minimum something, I hope that I know minimum grammar rules, so that by using those grammar rules I want to speak, and I want to understand some English videos. So that's enough for me. And also I am advising you, those who are more focusing on grammar rules and such and bombarding about grammar rules, don't do that. This is my sincere appeal. Don't focus on your go I mean grammar rules. Okay, if you focus on grammar, definitely you will never get perfect time to become to speak. So whatever you speak. And another thing is, if you are watching any English videos, if you are watching any English movies on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or YouTube videos or Insta, try to note some phrases. I mean she is eating, I mean phrases means something, she is eating. Okay, and they are talking, these are sentence phrases. So instead of learning, we can note some phrases and we can use in our daily conversations. So this is what today is okay, this is what I want to convey with you. So don't focus on more grammar. If you focus on grammar, definitely you will become mad. Actually, English grammar, it won't be, I mean it never happens. Because whenever we are reading and reading, when say if you want to, and if you are strucking whenever, I mean if you are so what we need to use means, you already know some basic grammar, minimum grammar is required to communicate with anyone. So what you do is, just since our childhood we are studying and in English and everything, and reading is very very important. You just read some one or one page, something like that, and that too loudly you read. And another thing is, yeah, that is, reading is why reading is important means, so whenever you speak, whenever you try to speak with anyone, maybe you may be a face, you might be facing a problem that your mind, your brain becomes freeze. So that is the reason, if you keep on reading every day one page. And another thing is, speaking perfectly not required, I mean becoming, I mean speaking perfectly is not required. So persistent is very very important. So that is the reason, just read one paper and try to speak small phrases, and try to frame small phrases, and try to use this minimum basic grammar. Don't go into deep, and don't put yourself into depression. Because if you do so, it is very tough for you guys. So this is my advice, I hope you understand, and this is what I am following. And so whatever it may be, I want to describe something in English. So today's video is done. Because whenever I feel to, I mean nowadays, I mean whenever I start any reading newspapers, English books, so actually I feel sleep immediately, I get feel sleep. So this is quite natural for initial days. So if you continue reading consistently, it for one day tomorrow, today is tough, tomorrow is more tough, and next day after tomorrow it is very easy, right? So initial days it is very tough, later it is going to be very easy. This is what I want to tell you. Hope you guys you understand my English conversation, and I hope today I speak well. And if you like my speaking, please do drop some comments. I don't say that please like my video. So if you like, and if you are also interested to speak very fluently and become fluent speaker, those beginners like me, so at least type S in the comment section, so that it will reach to me, and it is also a motivation for me. So thank you so much. Have a good day.